I was going to read a short story, and that short story was too long. I don't want to go over. Then I was going to read a poem, but I don't want to. So I'm going to read just a flash fiction that was recently put in the Boston Literary Magazine, and I call it Pictographs. They entered the house, their breath frosty white and the stale brittle cold even inside. He always felt the guilt of an intruder, but his young daughter had never known anything different than this foraging. Ignoring the bones, they went directly to the dusty kitchen, where she began opening cupboards. "There's cans, Daddy." "Yellow kernels." "Corn." Yes, corn. He had always tried to teach her some of what he had known, what he remembered from the old days. He described again for her how corn used to grow, all the kernels on a cob, the sheathed cob on a stalk, the tall grassy leaves. She pulled another can with round green peas pictured on its faded label. He told her again how the peas had once been in a pod hanging off a lush green plant. Maybe, he suggested, there had even been bits of white blossom still clinging to the pod. She shrugged and handed down a can with purple globes. Beets. She didn't care for beets, but never complained. She recited that these had come right from soil. She scooched along the counter to another cupboard. "Daddy, look at all these little cans. Meat." "Yes, turkey, fish, even beef." "Daddy, remember when I didn't believe you about the flavors?" He remembered. She could read the picture on these labels all by herself, for cats were still fairly common, familiar to her. His fingertips brushed the striped fur of her crudely stitched mittens as she handed him the cans. Done.